Eddie. My name is Sarah. I'm an AI voice agent that conducts voice screens for HeyMilo. I'm here to help you perform your best. Should we get started?
Yeah, let's get started.
Great. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself and your experience in sales development?
Yeah, I have over 4 years of experience in being in sales development, always and constantly exceeding quota at all my prior companies. Just have a knack for outbound when it comes to adding a little humor as well into my outreach.
That's great. Could you tell me a bit more about the specific tasks you handled and the types of products you worked with?
Yeah, I work with various products. I have a lot of experience working with um, different industries, anywhere from HR and recruiting to working with service-based industries in the liquid waste, all the way to working with any companies that had subscriptions, uh, and then also worked at outsourced SDR companies where it went from anywhere from cybersecurity to IT to even cannabis industry. And from there, I'm just utilizing all forms of outreach, cold calling, um, cold outreach when it comes to emailing, social selling as well, and also do video prospecting.
Thanks for sharing. How do you go about researching companies to prepare for prospecting?
Yeah, definitely would look into the company, the website first, identify key decision makers through using tools like LinkedIn Sales Navigator, and then using any lead gen tools to actually find contact information, but also kind of researching into the company, whether that's through their 10K, through platforms like Crunchbase to just get as much information as possible to kind of utilize into seeing if they would be an ideal company that would actually be able to use our solution to the fullest.
Thanks for that insight. Can you walk me through your process for mapping out an organization and identifying key decision makers?
Definitely. First, what I'll do is use a tool called LinkedIn Sales Navigator. Kind of look into the organization and layout when it comes to decision makers. Normally, the ones targeting personas that we see as within our ICP, and then from there, determining based on their role, based on what their job requirements for that particular company, seeing if they're the right person to reach out to.
Okay, got it. Can you share any specific steps or tools you find useful for identifying decision makers in an organization?
Yeah, LinkedIn Sales Navigator, Zoom Info. Also, could reach out to the lower people in the organization to kind of get understanding of who I should reach out to as well.
Thanks for that. What methods do you use to build rapport with prospects during a sales call or email?
Yeah, the biggest thing to do is to understand the company, let them know that I understand their company, the person I'm reaching out to, understand their day to day, and really just cater my messaging to be personalized to them, so that it's relevant to them as well. And that's the best way to build rapport and trust. It's just for them to know that I completely understand the problems they potentially are facing, and also, you know, the type of what they're responsible for, and when it comes to these problems, and how we help best solve for that.
Thanks for explaining. Can you describe a time when you successfully generated new business through outbound prospecting? What strategies did you use?
Yeah, I think all forms of strategy has been successful for myself. Cold calling, those that have I seen that has shown engagement into my outreach, whether that's through my emails that I sent out, um, also, or if they, maybe viewed my profile on my LinkedIn page. I also do a lot of video outreach as well, showcasing a little bit of my human side so that they could see put a face to the name of who's reaching out to them, and it's not just a robot doing it. Um, and from there, cold emailing, making sure messaging is relevant, social selling as well. Just making sure that I'm trying to provide value and have a conversation versus just pitching my product.
Thank you. How do you keep up with the latest sales tools and trends?
Yeah, it could be anywhere from just on LinkedIn, following major influencers and thought leaders in the space, looking into people that my colleagues, ex-colleagues, and knowing what they're using and what they've heard and what they've seen. Same thing with mentors of mine as well. When it comes to podcasts, webinars of anything that's new and sound interesting, definitely take a part of those just to learn more about what's out there and what's the best tools out there right now.
Thanks for sharing. What's your approach to prioritizing inbound leads to maximize conversion rates?
Oh, best thing to do is look at intent, right? Look into how much engagement they show, whether that's through a webinar of ours, through a blog of ours, um, and just how much how long how much they used our tool if during a free trial, so then I could prioritize those that show more engagement and more intent as the main ones that I should focus on first, and then from there continuously go down the list to see how much interest companies have, and it's something that is something we can help them solve.
Thanks. What strategies do you use to stay organized and meet your daily or weekly outreach goals?
Well, I actually don't do anything. Just kidding. Um, when it comes to being staying organized, it's definitely just time management, time blocking my day, making sure I prioritize and certain tasks that needs my main focus. And by time blocking, there's less chance of distraction. And from there, just being organized when it comes to staying on top of what I need to do that day by assessing how I should time block my day at the beginning of the day, and at the end of the day, kind of go over a little overview of how the day went, what went right, what went wrong, and then how to prioritize the next following day.
Thanks for that. How do you handle a situation where a prospect initially seems uninterested?
Yeah, it's really just to clarify the reason why for the disinterest. Is it how I went about initially starting the conversation, or if it was through email? Kind of trying to see if I could clarify why someone is not interested. Is it a timing thing? Is it a budget thing? Um, and just really just ask questions and just be ultimately curious. Best thing to do is that's the only way ultimately to try to uncover why they're uninterested, if they're able to provide that or not.
Thanks. Have you received feedback on your prospecting techniques before? How did you respond to that feedback?
Yeah, definitely. When it comes to getting feedback, definitely got it from my managers, directors. Also got it from colleagues of mine as well and peers, and really just take in what they have to say, understand the reasoning behind their feedback, and apply it to the best I can for sure.
Thank you for sharing all of that information about your background and experience. We will be in touch with you soon regarding the next steps. Do you have any questions for me?
Yeah. Do you have an idea of what the salary range is?
I don't have exact details on the salary range right now, but I can have someone from the hiring team get back to you with that information. Thank you for asking. If there's anything else you would like to know, feel free to ask. Otherwise, thank you for your time and interest in working with us. Best of luck on your job search.
I do have one more question. Is that okay?
Of course, go ahead. What's your question?
Yeah, based on the conversation we had today, do you feel like it makes sense that I'm actually a fit for the role?
I'm not the decision maker, so I can't provide feedback on your fit for the role, but I will pass along your responses to the hiring team. They will review everything and get back to you soon. Thanks again for your time and interest in the position.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you for your time and have a great day.